Hello everyone! In today's video, we are playing a new game. And if you don't know this game, the only reason I know about it is because I saw Markiplier play a playthrough of it. I didn't actually watch it because I didn't want to spoil this game for myself, but it looked really cool and I was really into it from the start. So I was like, might as well buy it, might as well make a playthrough out of it. And if you guys have seen my other playthroughs, which literally consist of Outlast, and only Poppy's Playtime Chapter 1, you'll know I'm not great at video games. So let's see how this goes and get straight into it. I'll not waste your time anymore. New game. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path
The
in
music
the
is
woods,
so good.
and at the end of that
I
path
love the music
is a
already
cabin.
from this game.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I'll try not to talk a lot during... What am I supposed to be doing?
You're here to slay her.
I have to blow my nose.
If you don't,
I am sick,
it
so
will
I
be the
apologize
end
if
of
I'm
the world.
coughing or talking over the dialogue. Ooh, there are lots of choices. Wow, okay, let's read all of these. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Hmm. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing that. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay? No, that's not me. What would I say? Probably question either of these, but I think just being put in this situation, I'd be confused.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Okay. Let's see what it says. What are our choices? But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world? I'm probably gonna go with that one. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not gonna kill her. That's also good. Do you have any evidence to back this up? That's good too. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can someone else do this? Forget I'm not doing it. I'm okay with ending the world. I guess I don't care about the reward. Oh, there's still more. Were there more? Did I not scroll all the way down? Maybe I didn't. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she sees, and if she's as bad as you say she is in there, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. I like that because just because it's obviously it's a video game, so just because it's a princess doesn't mean they're automatically a good person or bad either way. You actually have to see them and judge it for yourself, as you should in real life. Any people, obviously not to this extent, but it's like judging a book by its cover. Obviously, everyone has their prejudice about stuff, but obviously you need to see face to face with your own eyes what's actually happening. So I'm probably gonna go to that one. But after that, we have okay. I'm sold. Let's get this over with. No. Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. I've always wanted to offer monarch. Viva la révolution. I like French. I speak French. Je parle français. But I don't think this is a good one. Silently continue to the cabin. Ooh, no. This one.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a
Hmm.
word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
That's true, too.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
I love this
So
music.
sure,
This already
go
feels so nice.
talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
I will.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
We're
not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
That's true.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed. Oh, I only have one choice. So maybe if I did stuff differently already, I'd have more choices or just one different choice. Because this is a choice game after all. I love choice games. So this is not like me actually playing as a character. This is just choosing stuff an outcome happens, I'm
The
pretty sure.
interior of the cabin is
I
almost
love games
entirely
like
bare.
this.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Looks like I have to pick up this blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Do I pick it up? Take the blade. Like, I can just in case, but if she is chained up, this is my thought process. She's chained up. If it wasn't safe for her to be chained up, like, they would obviously have more security for the type of threat she is. If obviously that's true. So I'm thinking maybe if she is a threat to the end of the world, maybe it's down her life, not the moment. Something happens to her. So it's not like she's probably an all-powerful being. So, and it's not like a knife would help me anyways, or a blade would help me. So I'm just gonna enter the basement, because then I'm not seen as a threat. And maybe she's gonna be like, oh, this guy's gonna kill me if she sees the weapon. So I'm just gonna enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Oh no, the narrator. I don't trust narrators in video games.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Oh.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
She's chained up. It's fine. Ooh, I could tell the truth. Okay, I'm just gonna continue down the stairs, because none of these are good options. You're not gonna say hi to someone you're going there to kill, if I'm gonna kill her. Just checking in on you still sounds weird. You're treating her like a specimen. I'm here to save you. I don't want to lie. Same with this one, I don't want to lie. These could both be lies to me, so I'm not sure. And these might lock me down certain paths. So I simply want to continue down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon,
Hey,
but you
I'm
may
simply
still
going
be able
down.
to do what needs to be done. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I can't get over this music. It's so good.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Okay, our hero is a simp.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
She's definitely has practice speaking to dudes. Hold on, let's talk a bit first. I'll see what I can do. Let's talk.
Okay.
It seems like she doesn't like that. Oh no, she looks kind of creepy too. What's your name? I don't know anything. I should give a voice to the explorer, right? Because this is the hero I'm playing as. I don't want to make him sound like his actual voice lines, because I can't talk like that. I guess it's a basic voice, and I do have a basic voice, but I guess I'll go like, I don't know anything about you. Or that's just my normal voice. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking? I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What are you going to do if I let you out here? I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. No, I'm sorry, but I can't trust you. This doesn't add up and isn't worth the risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. Retrieve the blade. No. With a no. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. No. Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this. No. I think being honest is the best thing to do. Yeah, I was sent here to slay you. You're apparently supposed to end the world. What? Oh, is that all she had to say? Okay. But I don't think you're actually dangerous. Or no, it's just her reaction and now I get to choose. But I wanted to see you for myself. I'm still not sure what to believe. There's something about you. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe my actions
Is
make
that
her
why
a
they
good
threw
or
me
bad
down here?
person.
But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world. I think.
Why would you say I think? I mean,
I don't remember
that's
much
probably
about
everyone.
it, to be honest.
Ooh.
I've been down here for so long.
That's.
Hmm.
How long has she been locked away?
Did they
long has
tell
it
you
been?
how I'm supposed to end the world?
No, they did not. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they'd have their reasons for keeping that. No, which is why I don't think you're actually dating. No. I was hoping you'd tell me. Yes.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
Well, and I get to know you more.
I believe her.
Oh, the
She
hero
doesn't
is
have to
gonna
know how to
be
destroy the
seduced.
world to be capable of doing it.
That's true.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
That's true. Sorry, you just trying to seduce
Whoever
me?
sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
She
All I'm
has a
saying-
point. We're talking like this for a reason.
Exactly. All I'm saying is, the narrator could just be explicit. Yes, I know it's a game, but if you're making a game like this, there's a reason someone's withholding information. And if there isn't, then I could just say it wasn't my fault if I get a bad ending and blame the narrator. Because he can. What's stopping him from telling me what's happening? I didn't ask the question, but yes, I wanted to talk with her first. I didn't want the narrator to manipulate me in a specific direction. Because it's innocent until proven guilty.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me.
What do you mean by that? Wait, after you read that again. Okay, so this shouldn't be what I'd do if I got her or saying right. Okay.
This is about how messed up this whole
Ooh, her
situation
face is more mad
This is
now.
my life we're talking about.
That's true.
Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to?
I don't know.
We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and
She
the
is
same.
trying to manipulate me, kinda. Because she doesn't
Don't
know
let her turn the
why she's
tables
there
here. This
either.
isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no
Oh.
less.
Not anything about you, Friday. If I'm the first person, I don't know what she'll say to that. I need to see if she's lying. I won't kill you, but I can't just free you. It's too risky. What if I stayed for a while and kept you company? Maybe then everyone would be happy. I don't mind that. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. We can get to know each other while I decide what to do. No, I don't. Maybe that's the good thing. But then if I tell her I'm gonna keep her locked away, she's gonna get mad and not want to talk to me. I'm sorry, but I just can't trust you. Go back. I can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I won't kill you, but I can't just free you. I can't set you free. It's too risky. What if I stayed here for a while and kept you company? Let me ask, what's your name?
Oh,
I think that's
She
important.
pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
Haha.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal
Why
Highness
isn't
is too
she
formal.
telling me her name?
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
I could not imagine that. That would suck. I don't think it's good to insist. I don't want to be mean like that. Now I'm getting into the actual decisions that make a big difference, probably. What if I just stay and kept you company? Maybe then everyone would be
That seems
happy.
like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah,
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
you've been down here for so long.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
But how do you
So
know?
I'm the only one who liked that idea.
No, me too. I mean, we're the same person though.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would
Okay.
make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
Okay.
But if you
Uh-oh.
don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Oh no.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
It's okay. It seems like I got to the point where if I don't help her, she will kill me. Maybe if I help her, that's what I'm thinking. Look at this. If I don't help her, I might die anyways.
You can't be serious.
It's maybe you just have to be kind, because I don't want to die.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret
I
this,
think
I
I'm-
promise.
I think I will.
You're making a huge mistake.
Maybe I am, but it looks like she was gonna kill me anyways.
I think you're doing the right thing.
Thank you, hero. I'm
You
glad
walk
we
up to the
agree.
chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Well, what can I do to
I'm
help?
guessing you don't have the key?
Nope.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
I don't trust
They
the
wouldn't have just
narrator.
left the key
He's
to her
definitely
chains
lying
somewhere in the
to me,
camp.
right? And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something. Yeah, what other ideas do you
Maybe
have?
there's some way to break the chains?
Let me look and see.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
What?
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
That is
If we were stuck down here
weird.
long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You
Uh-oh.
hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
What do I do? Let me
You
try the door.
but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're
Uh-oh.
here to slay the princess, and you won't leave
No.
until the task is done.
It's a narrator.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
But I just can't trust the
Easier for
narrator.
whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
See, I can't trust them either because they locked me down here.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Keep her
If I
calm.
could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely
Oh.
hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or
No.
you could use it to free her. You
Yeah.
won't like what happens if you do that.
No, she could have killed me already if she wanted. I guess she didn't want to kill me because then she'd have stayed trapped. But she could have done this from the start. Then she probably would have. I'm gonna save her. Okay. It's too late to kill her. It's too late to kill her.
Fine.
If I wanted to kill her, I
Against
would
your
not be
better
able to
judgment,
hesitate.
You place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm.
I'm just
just
saying, when
above
you
the
go with
unyielding
one
chain
option, you
binding
have
her
to
to
stick
this
with it.
place.
You can't we can't half-ass it.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes
She
little
is.
effort to
Okay, so
cut
she
through the
is
bone
not
of her
normal.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
That's crazy.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to
She's
the ground.
definitely not a normal
How is she
person,
still smiling after everything?
but
It's
maybe
like
I
she isn't
can
even
help
bothered
her.
by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yes, approach the locked
No.
door.
We won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No. I can't just let her escape into the world.
What are you gonna
As
do?
the
No,
princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
no. This is what I didn't want. No, no.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
You
Watch
can't do
me.
this to me. I can't skip or anything. Let me save. And then go back.
What are you doing?
This is not me. No, 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 no. Warn her.
Stop that.
She could have
Someone's
easily
told her
killed
you
me by
hasn't.
now.
You know you don't have to do
Maybe
this.
this is happening to her too.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
No!
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Like, look what's wrong with my hand. I am the monster.
Stop it. Stop trying
There
to
is
resist
something
me.
wrong
I'm
with
trying
me.
to get you out of here alive.
I can't believe him anymore. Is there anything besides
The
resist?
blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Uh-oh, what's she gonna do?
We both know this isn't you.
I mean, look what's wrong with my hand, lady.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly
She's-
rigid
oh.
hands. What
She's-
are you doing?
She's gonna kill me. But look what's wrong with my hand.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your
Oh.
chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
I think I am
But you
a
aren't
monster
dead
too.
yet.
Oh no. I'm so sorry.
Okay,
Stay.
you're
strong.
making it.
We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For
I don't-
her sake.
Maybe everyone's wrong.
Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
Maybe me
The two of
dying
you have
will help
literally
her.
doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought she was laughing. She looks like she's crying.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab
That's
wound.
true.
It won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
I believe
With
her
one last
that
thrust
she's
of the
actually
knife,
sorry.
your legs give out beneath you.
Or
You
maybe
collapse to
her
the
killing
floor,
me makes
your
her
blood
like killing
pooling
people.
around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right?
I don't know.
That's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over.
No, it's not.
Everything goes dark. And you die.
Chapter 2. The
You're
damsel.
on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement
That's
of that
sick.
cabin
Okay.
is a princess. You're here
This
to
is
slay
really
her.
cool.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
This is really cool. So it's making me repeat. Yeah, I already know what's happening.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time.
Am I the only one
If
that
he doesn't
remembers?
remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he?
Oh,
If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
voice. See,
Our beloved?
who's
Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. So
I'm
all
confused.
the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess
No.
are in love. And
It's-
the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination
okay? So me,
attempts. You've
this
got
guy,
the
the
words.
hero, and the princess, right? Is that who he's talking about? Us four?
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
See, I don't like. I've realized is don't trust anyone, even with the princess. At the start, I was skeptical. Didn't
What can I
immediately
say?
say, "Oh, I
A
have to
world
save her."
without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
I think I just have to stick with my own opinions. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are
That's
two
smart.
very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Yeah. Let's say
You
that
died
happened.
last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Yes, but you technically killed me.
You were the one who did us in, villain.
Yes. Oh, voice of the smitten. Yeah, the person who died.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price.
It's
I beg to differ.
I think attacking her is what's gonna make her want
I'm
to
not
kill
going to argue
someone
with you.
and
I'm
end
just
the
going
world.
to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
No, I know that they do.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty
No.
consequence-free to me.
But we do have the new guy.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Okay, but then we're just getting in theoretical. Like, what's the point in anything? If it's a different world, or either way, if it's rewind time, why do my decisions matter?
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
I can't assume.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
I
She
can't
would
know.
never. She's a perfect angel that
you're
you
getting on my
clearly
nerves. You're
have
making
visited
me
as part
want
of
to
some
kill her.
Convoluted, dastardly scheme. Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Can I get him to explain to me this time? Let's talk about this princess. Yeah, let's talk
Just
about
be quick
this.
about it.
The only reason she was even able to kill me last time was because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. Oh, ooh.
She
Yeah.
just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that
You can
despite it
tell me
all,
more.
you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
Like, that's what I hate about these games. Just tell me. I know it makes the game
Maybe
boring,
it's her beauty
but just
that
tell me.
threatens the world.
because then it makes all these games the same. Like, the narrator is bad. Like, think about Stanley Parable. In that game, you follow the narrator, you don't necessarily get a good ending. In this game, maybe it's the same thing. Maybe you sometimes have to make your own decisions and stick with those decisions and not go back on them. Because let's say with the princess, I was helping her and then I was going to kill her, or opposite. I was helping her and then I was going to try and kill her. I would have given her enough time to prepare herself. Because you saw when I asked too many questions, she was like, help me or else. So then maybe the more I talk to her, the more chances it makes her evil. And if I kill her instantly, maybe she does die. But that's not how I'd play this game. I wouldn't go somewhere and kill someone. And maybe that screws me over. Maybe it's too late. By the time you talk to them too much, maybe you can't kill them anymore.
Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
I think I could save her. I think I could save everyone.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate
Oh no,
things.
even I realize a lot of the time art style of a game tells a lot about the game. And I feel like with this type of art style, it means we don't see the whole picture. And obviously, we don't know the full story, but that means a lot is missing, and we need to create our own story in a sense and piece the pieces together. And so far, the princess seems evil, but I think we could save her. Otherwise, not saying obviously that doesn't make the game bad, but I know there are multiple endings to this game. That's all I know. And I know there could possibly be ways to make the princess evil. We've seen that. But so far, I feel like we can help her. As we saw, she wouldn't. It doesn't make sense for her to randomly go evil. I would have thought, I get her out of the chains, she turns around, looks really creepy or something, and then kills me. That would make sense, right? And then I'm like, okay, I messed up. Maybe this would have been different. Maybe I could get an ending like that. Not sure. But let's see what we have here. People locked her away. Why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? He isn't telling me something. Yeah, like, why is this my responsibility?
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the
How do
only
I know he's
person
telling the
capable
truth?
of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps.
He says he's
It's
not
just the
supposed
way
to
things
say
are.
this, but he said it anyways, so he could have said it
Oh.
at the start.
I didn't know we were special.
We're probably special in more than one way. Not the way everyone's thinking. No, that way, yes.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Because I'm bored.
Calling us special isn't
'Cause I saw a
going to make us
Markiplier
friends,
video.
even if it did feel nice.
Aha.
Oh,
I
believe
like
me,
everyone. I
the
hope we could
last
get more
thing I want
voices
is
in our
for you
head.
and I to be friends, but I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save
See,
the world.
he's not that different from the princess. They're both doing what's in their best interest. The only reason people might cater towards a narrator is because he says it's for the whole world. So obviously, the world outweighs the life of one person. But when you're not sure of something bad happening, why would you risk killing someone? Especially in a fantasy scenario where you're playing a character and this is a situation in. I'm not a robot. I'm not just going to go kill someone because someone tells me. He
I've
isn't
told
telling
you
me
everything
something.
you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an
I
otherwise
have
very
time.
simple situation
I've
and
been
make your
yapping
job
my
more
mind
difficult.
to the 5 people watching this video probably. But I have time.
Not to
Just tell
sound
me
like
everything.
a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something,
Wait,
but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
he hasn't said the less you know about her. Am I being stupid? But he hasn't said that in this episode or whatever, right? And let me see here. Oh, that's just a save, okay. But this is chapter 2, right? In chapter 1, in my first time alive, is when she was saying the same thing about telling me about the princess. So I think he does remember some things, but he's not telling me. Maybe that's me looking too much into it. But that actually changes a lot of what I think about the narrator. I trust him even less.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
With them, I'm going to find a way to save her from the cabin. Yes.
That's right, you can't stop all of us.
True.
We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the
No,
last thing
shut up.
anyone
We were all
does.
getting along, besides the narrator. But
Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with? You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
I hope I do too. I really like these games. I can't turn around and leave. Turning around and leaving would be something, because obviously maybe I'll play this game again, or maybe farther down. Maybe I realize there is no other way, and I have to leave her down there. But for now, I think I can help her
warning
not go
before
crazy.
you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat.
I know, you've
and
said
she
this
will
before.
do everything in her power to stop you from slaying. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in.
I don't even care about that. It's just, she kind of scares me too, the princess, honestly. But I know if I go against her, I have a higher chance of dying and getting jump scared, probably. I don't know if there's
we've
jump scares
already
in this
been
game,
over
but...
this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
So, voice of the hero, is that simply he can talk? I guess, but he doesn't have his own actions, right? I choose his actions?
But I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Okay,
Sure,
shut up.
Yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them.
I like
Something's
the
better
hero.
kept
I
quiet.
think the hero has a good sense of direction. Morally, too. Good moral
Don't pay their
compass.
bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Because obviously he wants to help the princess, but I feel like he's more grounded. Like he's just a sensible guy. And if I was destined for the prophecy,
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant.
different.
Its stone walls draped in fine
Wow.
threaded tapestries. A prison
I'll get back to
befitting
my thought
a
in a
royal
sec.
prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
So it is different. What was I going to say? I was going to say something and I forgot. And I'll quickly say, I hate it when YouTubers do that. They say something during a gameplay video and then something happens and they forget. Obviously, it just happened to me, so I can't blame them. But I never knew that before, that I just forget like that. So let's continue on. Completely forgot what I was
The blade is
thinking
your
about.
implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
No, don't take the blade. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different than last time. Yes.
Very different.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time.
You weren't talking last time.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
I just realized I am stupid. The voice of the Smitten, can't pronounce words. Like I said, I'm special. Is the voice of the hero from the first one. Obviously, I probably already knew that, but just like, they're technically two different people, right? But this hero also remembers the events from the first one? Because he was talking about them? I don't know. I have no idea, actually.
So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
I'm not I mean, I've been talking a lot, but you don't know that. You're not in my life, you're in this life. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror.
Yes,
There
there is.
isn't. I'm sure the princess would tell us there was a mirror if she were up here.
Maybe. Maybe she'd bite our head off.
In which case she'd be lying to you because, again...
We
there
see
isn't
a mirror! That means, are we lying to ourselves? Why would you lie about that? What's the point? Oh no, look at myself. I need to see how handsome. Okay, I'm not a dick. I don't believe he's lying. I'm gonna just approach the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror
You
clean.
reach forward and rub
See,
your hand
there's something
against the
wrong
cabin
with
wall.
me.
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Yes, because I'm a freaking
But it
monster
was there
too.
a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity.
Wait, I
We
still
could
see
have
the
a feather
mirror,
out of
right?
place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Shut up! Oh, it is gone. Enter the basement. Not taking the weapon.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Maybe I help her in this one. Maybe you have to base it on the dungeon she's in. If it's a good dungeon, maybe that means
But it's still a
she's
stone basement.
good.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
No, I think the surrounding has something to do with it. Because in the first one it was like gloomy and dark. And I was able to talk to the princess a bit, but you saw she was
A soft voice carries
Weird.
up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
She
Her
sounds
voice.
different in this one.
It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Maybe I save her in this one. I don't know. I'm trusting him
Felt
way
much
more.
Until now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess.
Thank you,
We can
hero.
still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
I'm basing on surrounding environment. And I was gonna say, I like that the narrator is kind of getting along with the hero. Nice little dynamic. I feel way safer having three voices
You
in
walk
my
down
head.
the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
She could definitely escape through
There's a
that
heavy
window.
chain around her wrist, binding
If she
her
wanted
to the
to.
far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Shut
You
up,
know
he
she
can't
can't
hear you.
right?
I'm getting along with the narrator.
She may
Jinx.
not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Maybe. I don't know how this game works.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Wait, she remembers me.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
No, she said she remembers
She called
us.
us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
The point is, she's maybe this is simply in the future she's trapped in a dungeon again, or she remembers too.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but
See?
this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
Not in this exact dungeon. That's what's
That's
weird.
right, villain, and you killed us.
It's not a villain. I mean, maybe the narrator is evil. I don't know.
Well,
But
she.
everyone's
killed us.
good.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by
Okay, well,
cruelty.
she still killed us pretty unhesitantly. Like, yeah, she said she felt bad. So you
And
could
you've
tell us
died
someone's
before.
okay with murder.
So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
We don't know that. Why would she?
I really
How would
hoped
she
I'd be the
remember me?
first, but what's done is done.
Okay,
What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
narrator. She remembered me. That means this is
Now,
the same
hold
world,
on. If
no?
she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue?
I like you, voice of the hero.
We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic
No.
destiny than I've ever been.
This makes
I
me
shan't let anyone
not
convince us
wanna
otherwise.
save her.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your
But now
part.
he's gonna interfere with me if I try and kill her. She's happy now. Maybe now I save her when she's in a good mood. What happened after I died? That's definitely the best question. I have to ask, why did you, after you killed me back there, I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
What? No, I'm not gonna ask her did she end the world, because I don't think she did. Something else is happening. I'm gonna say
If
that.
another version of me was
Mhm.
pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
I don't think so.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Thank you. Oh, see, she doesn't have a hand.
She
So the
took
stuff
that in
still
stride
lasts, right?
to
Or
a
is that her
surprising
hand?
extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Yeah.
That's because she's perfect. Do you think she has
Mhm.
someone like him telling her what to do?
That's what I was thinking.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
There literally was another one of
I
you.
think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
I think she does. But before we started talking, did the world end?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
No. Of
Isn't
course
that
not.
just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
That's not. No, I don't want to end the world. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. Honestly, the world sucks. Now you brought us so painful ruin to all of them. So I could be evil with her, but no. Maybe in a different playthrough. That'd be fun. No, I don't want to end the
Then I
world.
didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself.
Why would she say like,
Not so sure.
Hero, I like you. I trust you, but I feel like you're not going to give me much advice. Killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Maybe. I need a break. I have to use the washroom. I'll be right back. Okay, so I think
What? No, she's a prisoner here.
she
You can't
likes
just slip
me,
her hand through the chains.
like likes the hero. So she will listen to me. So
Why
I
are
think
you
if
two
I help
arguing
her,
over the logistics of slipping her hand
I
out
can
of her
save her.
shackles? She
Like,
just
not
said
just
she'd
from-
be okay with any idea we came up with.
yeah.
Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
I think that's weird
She
too.
didn't care last time. Why
But-
should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
What I'm trying to say is that like maybe she will just listen to me, right? And then maybe I could help her because I don't think I can kill
No,
her.
you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further
I like that
evidence
you two are
she's a
getting
monster
along.
who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I don't have the option to save her.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Hero,
I
what
would
do
if
you
I
want
had
to
a
do?
weapon.
That's why I didn't bring
Not
one.
on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
No! You're not killing us.
You wouldn't.
He would.
I would.
Yeah.
Listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess
See,
and
I am
gingerly
not
slide
human.
her hand
I
through her
am the villain.
bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
Doesn't
I
even
can't
sound like
believe it.
mad.
But I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm
I
free.
think I could
But
save
you're
her.
not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would
Pause.
be buried in her back, and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
Maybe that's enough.
What do we do now?
And then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next. Yes, I'm not gonna ask what she wants to do.
That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with
But see,
hers.
I am not human.
We have each other.
I need to find
We
out what
don't
I
need
am.
the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
Hero, I'm sorry I couldn't get what you
I
wanted.
will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy.
So why is the
about this.
narrator mad that
And
she's
what
happy?
happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that
Oh,
interesting?
no.
The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Yes,
Oh,
we
no.
will.
Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the
The song is
strength
so
of
good. Why do I
true
feel like
love.
it's gonna take a sudden change?
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
That's true.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
I know.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Let's do it together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
If we both push, we could probably open
Like
it.
a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess
Okay.
place your hands
Why
on
do you
the
guys have to
door
make it weird?
together. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Yes. Because I feel like if I'm just kind to her, I'll help her. But what if I bring the destruction? What if I'm the evil? What if she makes me evil? Because I'm not human.
I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the
Blade's right there. There's still a chance for you to do it right now. Take the blade from the table and say her before it's too late. No, you're not
You're
doing
enjoying
that.
this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw
Okay,
out the
because
end
I've
of the world
already
and
made
make
my
me
decision.
suffer.
Like, once I told her I'm gonna save her, I'm not gonna just kill her, because then she's gonna be even more mad at
That's
me.
the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you want to.
Yes, that's what I want, because you want to do what I
Yes,
want.
I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Yes, romantic haze.
A happy ending at last.
Let's go, voice of this, Smitten.
We did it. What should we do now?
Uh-oh.
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
Uh-oh.
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's
Maybe I messed up.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Oh no.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of
No.
a princess.
Oh no. Oh. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her
She's
place.
gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here?
What the
Oh,
hell is
no.
happening? I don't know where she went and I don't know how we'd even go looking for her. I think I'm supposed to...
It
It's
is.
gone.
Does that mean the world ended? A villain vanquished.
No, he's not. Maybe I said he could be a villain too.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I can't believe she was taken away from us. The nerve.
Voice of the hero, we got this. Fuck you, voice of the Smithin. English.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
I have no choice.
I'm begging
Fuck
you,
it.
don't do this.
I have no choice. Okay, what if I just sit here? I can't do anything else. I have no other option. Ignore him. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone. But the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. I am the monster. We're alone in a place that's empty. It is quiet here. Oh my god. You are at the cabin. Approaching.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Attacked entity, destroy your body.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
That's a good question. I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
If I'm okay, quick out immersion. What I saw in my reflection, my character, I've been saying, is not human. I'm playing this as if I were my character, right? And he can definitely relate to this person because he is similar. I believe that. They aren't human. The world's beyond this place. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
That's true. I mean, we're not human, right?
I know only that they are.
That they are what? Do we know each other? The gifts of the vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own.
Sounds like ASMR.
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
I knew it. I knew it. It's the decisions I made made her personality.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
She's not dead, is she? Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Do you know about the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
So this is her emotions.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself? Say nothing. what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? Listen to say the princess to stop her from, if I help you, is that what you're going to do? How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
Ooh, how many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite.
Ah.
The rest will find their own way home.
Yeah, I'm curious to see.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die. You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Semantic, what are you going to do if I let it be?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I don't know, I think it's, you have to forget. Because again, I'm not human either, right? I think we have to forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Aww.
You won't.
That was good.
You're on a path
That was
in the woods,
really, really good.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Wow. So, that was amazing. I don't know how much more there is. I don't know how many endings there are. But that was really, really good. I enjoyed that thoroughly. Actually made me tense and question my decisions. But that's what I've always tried to do, stick with it and not go back on my decisions. Yes, sometimes we make mistakes and it's the wrong thing, but sometimes we simply stress or think we've done the wrong thing when in fact it's our own decision and we can still make it work. I think that's very true in real life too. And I like bringing that mentality to a video game where you stick with your gut. Maybe it's not always right, but what is right? Switching your mind every 5 seconds can't be right either, because you're not going to commit to anything and you're not going to get anything accomplished. So I think that's it for now. I'll see if I'll add more. I don't know. Again, I don't know how much more there is, but I've really liked this so far. So thank you for watching, and that's it.